All right, everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to today's session on how to solve the challenges of managing fleet AI IoT devices at the edge, where we will be diving into a remote device management solution from Allxon. So if you're looking to manage thousands of devices on one single platform, you are in the right place. So my name is Taylor Randolph, and I'm the marketing specialist at AAEON. I'll be your host today. All right, so before we get started, I'd like to go over a few housekeeping items so you know how to participate in today's event. At any time during the webinar, you'll have the opportunity to submit your questions by using that Q&A box at the bottom. At the end of the webinar, we will leave plenty of time to answer all your questions, so please ask your questions in that box. If you experience any issues with the sound or visual, please use that chat box. And then we are recording this webinar, and so we will share the link along with the webinar presentations once this is available. Okay, I'd like to introduce today's presenters. So Bentley is joining us from Allxon, which is a remote device management solution. He's the Director of Customer Success EMEA. He received his MBA from the Warwick Business School in the United Kingdom and has over 20 years of B2B business development experience in the EU, working in AI, IoT, IT, data storage, and the UC industry. Our second presenter today will be Iris. Iris is the product sales manager for AAEON Systems Products and New Business Division. She specializes in embedded products, ODM, OEM service, and closely works with partners to help them deploy AI and IoT products into their solutions with AAEON edge computing platforms. So thank you so much, Bentley and Iris, for joining us today. I will hand it over now to Bentley to get started.
Hello, good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bentley Low, the Director of the Customer Success. It is my honor to introduce Allxon Device Management Solution to you. Here is our agenda. We will go to introduce what Allxon's solution to you and what is the benefits and the value. We will also share the real user case, and we will also show the update integration with AAEON. So let's start to kick off, the Allxon journey. With the growth of the cloud computing and the SaaS platform demand, Allxon has been founded in 2019. Allxon is the SaaS company focused on the remote management and the disaster recovery solution. With the accumulate experience and also the technology know-how, we become one of the preferred partner of NVIDIA Jetson ecosystem. The following year, we also joined the NVIDIA Metropolis ecosystem. We become one of the members. One of the milestones is Allxon has delivered the uniqueness of the products to the market, which is the out-of-band technology. Overall, we already to reach 11,000 devices deployed using Allxon solution globally. So who is Allxon? So Allxon is a SaaS platform. It's an open platform to support cross system like Linux, Windows, and Android. It provides the interactive dashboard to show all the device real-time data, show you the health status. This is a make all the remote management more simpler, more accessible, and more centralized. Here is one of the screenshots of our portal. What does it look like? It's come with all the information, all the features you can choose. We also, understand there's a lot of challenge when designing the AI at the edge, starting from to choosing the appropriate AI model, how to do the calculation. And the next stage is how to choose the right hardware. But obviously, the major challenge is go to the real reality, how you will be deploy the device at a bigger scale. And nowadays, it's also the Allxon value we can deliver to fill in this gap and also to solve the customer pain points. Compared to the traditional method, if your customer reporting the problem, what you need to do is you need to try to schedule a visit to send the engineer to go on site. They will be facing a lot of problem. If you need to check the human resource and also the transport availability, you need to facing the budget. You maybe have the budget restriction. It will be customer not available. But nowadays, Allxon can provide you 24/7. It's a cloud-based service, one portal, and you can remotely access to the portal and then to log into the system, find out the problem, and make the decision and take the action immediately. From the operation technology point of view, this is just one operation, one portal for all operation system, 24/7. You can access without any problem. It is significantly can reduce 30% of your maintenance costs. This is important, for the people. If you deploy in a bigger scale, the time and the money you will have a lot of saving. For the Allxon, device management solution, we understand, we mentioned, we have a different challenge, in the different stage. And nowadays, each AI project, we understand they will be facing the same project life cycle. Starting from the POC stage, you will be testing the products and then enter to the real deployments. When you go for the group deployments, you will be worried about the provisioning device. You will be worried about the configure, how to do the configure writing, the setting, and how to do the regular over-the-air updates. How you can monitor, the device. Are they 24-hour working? Are you being notified if any problem happen? With the critical, mission-critical application, how you can provide the contingency plan to solve the disaster prevention and recovery. And go to the final stage of the retirement of the product life cycle, how you can deal with the data. So nowadays is Allxon provide all the solution with a different features, can fill in the gap and can solve all the problem in the different product life cycle stage. Here is three major Allxon solution we can provide. We will starting from the software-based remote monitoring management. So this is the software agent customer can install into the device. It will be involved the reboot features, send command, taking the screenshots, and also setting up the alert notification. Especially for Jetson customer, we also have the BSP image-based updates specifically for NVIDIA Jetson customer. We can also enter the Jetson recovery mode. We also provide the additional edge security from Trend Micro. So this is the in-band what we can offer you. The second solution we can provide to you is the out-of-band. This is the hardware-based disaster recovery for customer who is looking for extra assurance and also the mission critical application. This is involving the power cycling and also the SSD recovery. And the advanced solution we can provide is provide the customization, the plug-in technology, which is customer can leverage the OOB technology and the Allxon plug-in to perform some advanced features, such as the battery life detection, and also the temperature detection. You will be asking what will be the difference between Allxon compared to the others. Again, we provide one portal and we can support both in-band and out-of-band together. So over-the-air BSP update, the customization features, and also out-of-band, you can remotely remote on and off, and also reset, and also scheduling to reset the system. This is those complete solution we can offer to the customer. Plug-in, as I mentioned, this is our Allxon bring in the integrate hardware and the software service to the cloud. On the cloud, you can do a lot of advanced setting, and you can also customize the features. You can get the insights, system monitoring information. You can also, can detect, some SSD for their whether they are overheat or malfunction. So this is, like advanced features we can offer to the customer. Here we have summarized, with 6 major features on the Allxon portal. The first one is you will be wonder if you got the 10,000 units, how you will be deployed on site. This is always the pain point. Customer will hardly to find the solution. Nowadays, Allxon can provide a simple deployment. They will be through the group setting. In the portal, they can already update. You can also provision, you can deploy 1,000 edge device in one go. Just a few clicks, you can update all the device within a minute. For the remote monitoring and management, yes, it will be the same question, how you will be dealing with a 10,000 device, but nowadays come with 10 different projects. What does it mean? It will be involving a different hardware, will be a different setting, different operation system. But no worry, Allxon can also support the cross-platform. We can also, through the group setting, we can also create and configure different setting for the mass deployments. So all the over-the-air setting and also the group policy, even though the logs collection and the alert notification, you can set it for different group setting. In the meantime, you can also monitoring the CPU and the GPU performance. If you can imagine 10,000 units, how you can deal with 10,000 units, how do you know they are still working properly? So nowadays, you can set a certain threshold, you can set the parameters. So once they are above the parameters or above the threshold, you can set up the alert notification to you. So it will be easily for you to access to the portal, find out what is going on, and then to make the changes. And the monitoring function and the alert notification is find it quite important to the smart city projects. If you can imagine all the device installed maybe into the hard-reach area, it's not easy for people to closing down to update for each device. So nowadays, the portal provide for them. It will be easy to access, and then you can do the 24/7 to update. From the operation management point of view, yes, you got the 10 projects, but maybe 10 projects will be handled by 10 different group of people. How you can assign the responsibility for different operator to perform. So nowadays, we can also provide the different setting. You can set different rules. You can assign a different group of operator, and then the head of the operator can manage what is going on. And resolving system crash and errors. What would you do when the operation system is crashed? Most of the time, you will pick up the phone, you will call the technical support, and funny enough, the same response from the technical support is, have you tried to turn it on and turn it off? 90% on-site engineer go on-site, they're supporting for the long responsive device. They will also trying to re-put the device first. And 70% the device will back to normal after the power cycling. So it make it over 60% after the power cycling, the system will back to normal. So this is also, emphasize, the importance of our OOB out of band power cycling. As mentioned, this is a come with the hardware. This is only half size of the credit cards, and it can perform different features. You can do the hardware reset. You can remote power on and power off. You can enforcement shutdown. With the plug-in technology, you can also, to perform different monitoring function. As I say, it's just like the battery monitoring and also the health status monitoring testing. So to resolve the unplanned operation system crash and the unresponsive device, definitely out of band power cycling can adding value to the customer and easily to solve the customer pain points. We have the OOB applied into one of the railway stations in Northern Europe. In one of the projects, they trying to install over 20-30 units of the digital signage. Unfortunately, in the past, they did have the constant problem. They will have the blue screen, they will clash the system. But after they install our OOB into their digital media player, they can remotely to set up the scheduling recycling. It can reset the system. It can back to normal if the operation system is crash. And the BSP OTA over the AR deployments and updates. For NVIDIA partner, we did have one tools is the image-based OTA updates. This is normally the customer will be spending quite time-consuming when they're setting up the OTA server for all the updates. It will be taking time-consuming when they're trying to doing each time for each one device, and they will be lose the basic system configuration. Nowadays, with Allxon solution, they can only update a fleet of devices just a click, and then you can using a provisioning function and then to restore the Allxon agent and the application software and the specific configuration files. So the AI model over the air update is also one of the standard features we can offer to the customer. Supervising and monitoring. Obviously, nowadays, how you can monitoring, the human error on the device operations. And nowadays, the super admin can also to assign a different, checking the different record. They can find out other operator how to react to the device and how to do the maintenance to the device. Is give them all the activity history. And finally, for the security protection, people always ask for the edge device, how they can keep the data safe. For Allxon, we all also thinking of the adding value to the customer. We integrate with the leading industry partner, Trend Micro, and we already integrate their technology into our tools. So customer can choose when they install Allxon agent, they can also consider to activate the edge security as well to avoid any further cyber attack. So the user case, as I mentioned, our product supports cross-platform, cross-operation system. We also support the cross-vertical markets. For the smart city, one of the projects in Asia is also, for our provisioning and enrollment at scale features to trying to deploy to make the deployments simpler and also make it more effective and time saving. And another one of the interesting application would be for the poultry health monitoring system. As you know, most of the farms they are located in far from the city. They are located in the countryside. If they are long responsive, how you can solve the problem? It will be take you a long distance to drive there and then to fix the problem. But if you already install the OOB, you can perform the power cycling. You can reset the system, power on and power off, and back to the normal. All the operation will back to the normal. And smart logistic, again, power cycling and the image-based OTA updates is also provide the additional value, to the people to perform a different operation. And for smart retail, we have one of the customer case. They are in France. They trying to deploy the digital signage. They're trying to deploy 2,000 digital signage in all their retail store within 2 months' time. But after they choosing our solution, they can gradually can reduce the expenses from 210,000 to only pay for 70,000. At one portal, you can control all the device. And the lead time is also can reduce from 2 months to only 2 weeks time. So power cycling is also quite important for the AI operation, especially you got the AI display that will be saving easily for the MSP, the managed service provider can do the maintenance work. And smart robots is another one of the developing application. This is this is in the Asia case. Some people using the autonomous robots for the pandemic. They will be trying to make the food delivering. They're trying to avoid the human contact. So our OOB plus the plug-in technology, it can help to do the battery life detection. And you can also, to do the temperature sensor, you can monitoring the sensor level of the device to make sure they are not overheat and malfunction. So in summary, I can summarize, in 5 points. This is, it can differentiate from Allxon to the other remote management vendor. As I say, we support the Windows, we support the Linux operation system. Well, we support the cross architecture. So it doesn't matter you are x86 or ARM structure. That is what we also support. We provide the complete in-band and out-of-band integration altogether and one platform. You can manage both in-band and out-of-band together. One of the powerful tools is the Jetson BSP image remote updates. This is only Allxon can provide to the Allxon developer. We also the true SaaS service platform. And as mentioned, we are also already become a one of the preferred partner of the Jetson operation, Jetson system, and also Metropolis ecosystem. So try to recap what the Allxon value proposition. So one platform, you can do all the remote management in one portal. We already provide the hardware integration. We already done all the integration work with the key independent hardware vendor. We already provide different features in our portal for the smarter edge AI management, like the fleet deployments, OTA updates, disaster recovery, and cybersecurity. So I would like to update, what is the integration with AAEON. So at the moment is for all the Boxer series, we already do the testing with AAEON, and all the new products, if they come with the Jetpack 4.6, they will be preloaded with our Allxon agent. If you want to choose with the OOB integrate to the device, we have the 4 model available. So if you want to, to check the availability of the products, please speak to one of the AAEON account manager. So here is the business model with AAEON. So if you want to purchase, the products with the OOB module, your in-band license will be provided 1 year free of charge. So you don't need to pay for the license fees for the first year. For the products, for the Boxer series, if you want to purchase the model without the OOB, you can still have a 6-month full function in-band license to be included. So you don't need, you can try to, experience the features. If you have any further question, please let us know. And you will be asking how to get it started. It's very simple. You can just 3 steps. You have the edge device, you install the Allxon agent, and then you register to the account. We have the YouTube video available, and I would like to take this opportunity to try to share the unboxing video with you.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to get started with Allxon using the AAEON Boxer 8240 AI. All you'll need is your edge device, an internet connection, and your laptop to open up Allxon portal. So over here we have the AAEON Boxer H240 AI with Allxon agent preloaded in the device. Let's go ahead and power on the device. Head over to the desktop and look for the Allxon icon. If the icon is not on the desktop, click on the search bar and search for Allxon. Double click on it and you'll be asked to install Allxon agent onto the device. Go ahead and press enter to install. Installation will take approximately a minute. Then Allxon agent will pop up. Now using your laptop, an activation email will be sent for you to activate your account and to set up your password. Once that is complete, go ahead and sign into Allxon portal. Allxon portal is pretty intuitive to use, but you can follow through with our helpful tips for further assistance. Go to the top right corner and click on Add Device. A series of instructions will follow, guiding you to install Allxon agent, but we can skip this step since we have already completed installation in our previous step. You will then be asked to get a pairing code from your device. Head over to your AAEON Edge and click on Get Device Pairing Code. Once the pairing code has generated, head back onto Allxon portal and enter the device pairing code. Your device is now successfully added. Now you can click into your device profile page to perform remote device management actions. For example, if we click on Take Screenshot, it will appear here. Or if we click on Reboot Device, this will take just a few seconds. Then your device will be rebooted. Thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to get in touch if you have any further questions.
So to appreciate all the support for you today, we did launch the 90 days free trial promotion with the AAEON customer only. So if today's, you can take the promotion code, you can register to our portals, and then you can start to experience all the Allxon or remote management features. So we're always here to support our AAEON teams and projects and all your customer. So if you've got any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Bentley. All right, our next presentation will be from Iris. So go ahead, Iris. Iris, you are muted, by the way.
Thank you, Bentley. This is Iris Huang from AAEON Technology. So I'll take this opportunity to give our attendees some update about AAEON products and also to emphasize our cooperation with Allxon. Yeah, so start from NVIDIA. They launched in 2014. They have the Jetson TK1. Since then, we started to follow NVIDIA's steps to announce our products. Start from Jetson TX2. We have from Jetson AGX Xavier, Jetson Nano, Xavier NX, TX2 NX. And this year, NVIDIA, they have launched the AGX Orin and also the Orin NX, which means based on our current roughly 20 models, we will also have a couple of new members coming up by the end of this year. Our target market for AI Edge solutions basically focus on like robotics, autonomous guided vehicle, AGV, or autonomous mobile or robot AMR. Also industrial automation, of course, smart retail, smart city, surveillance, agriculture, etc. So our customers in worldwide, they basically deploy our devices into every different kind of vertical markets. By choosing AAEON at Edge AI solutions, you can see that we use all of the unique industrial designs, such as like wide range temperature, fanless, wide range power, or the unique aluminum die cast intrusion molding. And also, we also will integrate like wireless technology support and the compensation for the IP protection class. We are also the one of the elite partner of NVIDIA, which means we can get as much as support we can from NVIDIA. And all of AAEON Boxer, we actually pre-install with NVIDIA the latest JPEG SDK, which can save you a lot of time to install the OS image. Comes with also for our standard products, you can actually take optional accessories like 4G, 5G, or Wi-Fi modules installed for your project's applications. Then lately, we actually launched the AI Edge development system, which means most of our standard Boxer or standard systems, you can choose 4 models from the whole product selections. You can have the carrier board with the AI module and also with the fan designs. Then you can design your own chassis in case you have some different project demands. And all those 4 models, you can already find information on AAEON eShop, or you can contact your local AAEON account manager. And the next one I would like to introduce, we will have a new product coming up based on NVIDIA Jetson AGX Orin, this latest new member from NVIDIA. So the main feature of this system will be 12 PoE ports, and it comes with 4 USB ports, and then there will be CAN bus, DIO, and also multi-expansion slots such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You can use the modules, or you can use the M.2 3042, 3052 for 4G and 5G module. You can also leverage the M.2 M key 2280 for the storage. The estimated sample coming out will be in summertime, which will be in June or July. Estimate mass production time will be in Q3. Following on, I would like to emphasize again, like if you are interested in our cooperation between AAEON and Allxon, the in-band service boxers, which we already offer from Jetson Nano, TX2 NX, Xavier NX, and AGX Xavier. And as Bentley just mentioned, the in-band license is valid for 6 months for all the AAEON customers if you purchase with the AAEON Media Boxer. Then for the out-of-band service, you can use, currently right now there are 4 models available with the out-of-band service. But for those 4 models, you need a specific part number, which you can contact our local sales or the account manager to get more information for that. The last part is we offer, Allxon and AAEON offer 90 days free trial promotion code you can use on any kind of devices, no matter it's like x86 or ARM structures, devices you have right now on hands. You can use this 90 days free trial to experience the service Allxon provided. If you are looking for more informations, you can visit our AAEON and AI website. Yep. So this is the part I would like to introduce to everyone. And if you have any questions, please leave your question in the Q&A box. Okay. I see there are questions. The first one is, which is the minimum bandwidth required and which is the minimum amount of data exchanged by a PC monitor? Oh, I think this question's, Bentley, do you have any information for this one?
Yes, for the minimum bandwidth is only 100K per second. That is a very pretty low. That is a lower requirements. Yeah.
Okay. The second questions are your edge devices with wireless technology red certified. This question, if we are talking about wireless technology, there are like Wi-Fi, 4G and 5G. Basically, the standard boxer, we don't offer the red certified for standard boxers because there's a wide range wireless modules in the markets, or the CE rate certification is actually bundled with a specific wireless module part number. And since there are like hundreds of the different wireless module on the markets, we will not be able to certify for any of every of them. So right now the standard boxer is not certified with wireless red certification, but if you do have any specific projects, we can discuss it by project base. Okay, if there's no other questions, Taylor, over to you.
Okay, all right, well, that's it for our webinar. I will send out the recording, the presentations, as well as that code that you can use to get the Allxon trial for 3 months. So you should receive all of that in your email once it becomes available. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and we will see you next time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.